The world is starting to wake up to Bitcoin and blockchain. Rails will always be around. It's the changes to the way money works in general. It's something that people who work with Ripple and XRP have known for a while, but schools and colleges are just now stepping up and saying it out loud. That's what we're going to do today. Check out these claims that between 6 and 7 billion people will use to get a crypto wallet right away. Apple and Android will take the changes that crypto has made in the world to the next level. To start, would you like to watch this old video? This is Apex. This is the subject of crypto advising. We've all seen this picture in the XRP world. It was good what he said. I want to show in a video too. This was shown on a different movie, and that clip really impressed me. You need to see what's inside. I also have some other things we're making about Ripple and XRP. We're going to talk about adding some new information from the CME group. I need to show you. Let's begin with this clip and get going. They're all next to the XRP record. It's clear that the business banks are behind the central bank. That's all there is to say about the 80 banks. They can see the central bank. There are both private and public banks. The XRP system and banks are both there. This is the M bridge. Let's look at that again, the same plan this time. The XRP record is mostly handled by central banks. Big banks are next to the XRP ledger and work with central banks. Finally, business banks work with banks and chart. What makes the RP ledger different from the business banks ledgers? Okay, that is, if you're interested, I'll watch the whole video of this person. Let me show you their spot. Now, the exit has been seen 500 times on channel. I'll even show you here if you follow me. You can watch him on YouTube if you want to. I don't think he's going to play this movie here, but I did get about 14,000 members VADA. Check it out if you like learning about XRP. They do lots of good things. Details, okay? Clifford Giblaw, I didn't want to do this. So play this and let your crazy thoughts run wild. You need to pay attention to this. Wall Street is pleased. A lot of things are going to be made into tokens. They are going to put it on the blockchain. That's great. But I think Silicon Valley will leave the spread alone. In the next few years, Apple and Google will add a crypto wallet to iOS and phones that will let stable coins work with them. So overnight, between 8 and 16 billion people will have a crypto bank on their phone. You don't even have to ask for it. It will stay where it is. It will happen to 6 to 7 billion people tonight. It's likely that anyone in the world with an Apple or Android phone will be able to cash in their XRP safe coins and send money, right? The phone number or email address that comes with the phone. That's the wallet address you can use to send this. What do you think will happen if everyone wakes up with a cryptocurrency wallet on their phone? Then you picture banks, right? If they want people to join, they should. Does this new setting make sense? They can now say, hey, here's 500 and signed up, we'll send it to you. It can be sent straight to your money card. This needs to be filled out, fill this out. A lot of people are telling Sensei, I would never do that. That if someone gave you $2,000, $3,000 or $5,000, when would you spend it? Yes, because most people see the point. And that point it shouldn't even be a few thousand. You know what, 500 or other 1,000 could buy for your family, right? Getting a 100,000 health bill out of the blue is hard for many people. People get paid to get paid, right? They're having just enough trouble to get by. People will also take free money if this is what the government says. On top of that, there will be APIs, and each app's operating system will be able to use them. For example, Telegram, WhatsApp, Facebook, and all that other stuff will be able to use the Facebook API. Does it seem to be going faster than you thought? You thought more slowly than you thought you would. You know, if you had asked Kyle Eden 8 years ago, would crypto be like now? I would have said yes. Also, I don't think crypto's really grown up now. It's not going as fast as I thought. I think that a big part of that has only been about rules, though. You have no idea, clever. Many things have changed because of what's been going on. People in Silicon Valley, especially those working for big tech companies, were not allowed to do anything useful with crypto until about 30,000 days ago. That is no longer the case, and I think that once those guys flip the switch, things will be fine. This is a scene from Ripple Van Winkle. He sent it out again. It says that JP Morgan and Ono Finance are working together to change the way banking works. This is why you might want to look at O. This has been talked about in almost every live stream I've had for 2 years now. When we talk about Ono, it's been about 1.5 years. It's been a while. Yes? I'm so glad to see how well you and JP Morgano have been able to work together. You already know that JP is a big bank in the US that you can trust for many good reasons. Nando is a great tool for tokenization, and it has been tokenized really high quality on-chain, which is why I think JP chose to work with them. This is a very team-based and obviously helpful for both parties, like how things were between them and JP Morgan in the stock market. This is good for both of them because it gives them the chance to work together and do business. Both groups get better at what they do and show their clients what they can do and how much they can do it. They can get bigger. Make sure that the people who use it have the issues that you can fix. There are 2 systems here. How do I link them? What do you do? Learn the difference between worth and how data moves between them. How do they work together to make it possible for these 2 groups to talk to each other in each helpful ways? They need to reach a level of trust and reliability that people like Nelly and JP Morgan need to see. Plus, it needs to have the most up-to-date tools and skills that Ian and I need to get the most out of it, of how their business works, this kind of deal. The 10 to 15 biggest banks in the world have known this was going to happen for a long time. Most of them, they already have everything they need and have planned everything out. There were, however, thousands or even more than a million other banks that did nothing. They may not have been able to think ahead or make plans until all of these things were controlled. There were events that banks need to happen. They need to build things quickly. The best way to get it is to get to Ripple. Equipment will chain link to the HAR, circle and take and use ways for people to join to these new digital rails. It's going to be big. We've never seen anything like it in the crypto space. For the next 8 to 10 years, this is how business goes from $4 trillion to 100 billion. Do you think I want to be a part of that? When I think about it, I think I'm in the right place at the right time. I hope my future is bright and full of good things. Oh, there are already lots of good things in it, right? 100,000 people on the list. I can't do that without your love and help, and you know how strong you are. That means a lot to me. But I'm going to keep going every day to Chunda to bring you the latest news. Of course, I told you that because I owed you it. You're very helpful, okay? Hey, Ripple, Visa PNC says that Vibe A money at the Bank of America. Oh my God, getting money in and sending it to friends and institutions. The XRPPL is crazy. He also says that RLSD will be used to settle deals inside the count of second and a penny. Prepare the popcorn. I enjoy popcorn a lot. Oh my God. My wife and I are going to see the K-pop group Demon Hunters at the movies today and tomorrow. It's like singing along. The part where it says, I'm excited to sing along, doesn't really get me excited, but see that show in the theater. In 2025, it's one of my favorite movies ever. Laugh at me. Leaf, watch the show after that. Laugh at me. Okay, let me show you this. I put this under adding facts to confusion. I pulled this out to learn more. There it is, that information.